If I were to guess how long I've been collecting Lego, I would say it's been about 6 to 8 years, with the last 3 being the most memorable. Having adult money is definitely a blessing and a curse. On one side, having the ability to buy any set you want without permission is one of the best feelings you could have. But as you get older, life throws many curveballs at you that you probably won't leave you enough money for Lego sets, or all the sets you would want. Which sucks when you are born with something I call the collector's mentality. As some of you may know, I collect LEGO Speed Champions and other cars like Technic, City, and Icons. And if you didn't know, feel free to look at my other videos and subscribe because at 5,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away these 3 sets to 3 different winners. Now I have been collecting for quite a while, but the spark was really created around 2017 where I got the Bugatti Chiron, Mercedes AMG GT3, McLaren 720S, and the Ferrari SF16H for my birthday. I knew they existed, but never had access since the closest store to me was a Walmart, and back then they didn't carry any Speed Champions, or at least mine didn't. I remember looking at the boxes of each set, shaking them around to hear all the pieces rattle inside. The hour-long drive felt like days after I got home. I built them all in one sitting. I stared at them for a bit, looking at all the details the designers could fit into the 6 wide cars, and thought to myself, I needed more. And so I did. I spent the next 3 to 4 years collecting all the remaining Speed Champions I could get, from catching up to the current 8 wide generation to going back and collecting the 6 wides in new or used condition, whatever was the better deal. This took time, of course, as I still wanted money for other things. After I finally got them all, I did what the average person would do. I began collecting them sealed. Nothing too crazy, just buying sets when they go on sale or before they retire. Maybe if the deal is good enough, I'll buy more than one. As I go through them, I check them off the list. All quite normal, it's just collecting but in sealed form. I use sites like Rebrickable and Brick Economy to track all the sets I have and don't have sealed yet. As I go through the list, I spot something. It's a Speed Champion set, except something is wrong. Now there are 2 Speed Champion sets that are difficult to get a hold of. One is the 75995, the LEGO Speed Champions Mercedes AMG Team Gift from 2017. This was a special promotion Speed Champion set released in 2017. It wasn't sold through regular retail channels, but instead given as an exclusive gift for members that were part of the Mercedes AMG Petronas Formula 1 team. This limited edition set contains 127 pieces and a single minifigure. Because it was not available for general purchase, it was produced in very small quantities. The set became highly sought after by collectors, from prices going upwards to $3,000. The set commands significant value on the secondary market compared to the standard Speed Champions releases, and the funniest part is the model of the car and the minifigure come in set 75883 Mercedes AMG Petronas Formula 1 team. It's exactly the same car that comes in that set, which is around $300 on the aftermarket, and even cheaper if you just buy all the pieces on Brickley and build the car from those. Essentially, it's a $3,000 box with a side of Lego pieces. And I want it. Please subscribe so I can buy this one day. Now the other set is a bit of a mystery. Actually, it's a big mystery. This is set number 66647, Speed Champions Bundle 2-in-1. This is a bundle item that contains set 75890, Ferrari F40 Competition, and 75891, Chevrolet Camaro Z01 race car. Now what you might be thinking is that this is just a set bundle that contains 2 cars that were already released separately, and you'd be completely right, but just like the Mercedes team gift, it's the box. This is a bundle, and it's not a new concept. We have seen every year in other themes like Star Wars and Minecraft during the holidays. These bundles are usually sold in retail stores like Walmart. They are repackaged stock so LEGO can get rid of any remaining supply. The main issue is, that's where our list of information ends. Nobody seems to ever mention the set. There are no reviews, no views, nothing. It's like it doesn't exist. After the single image, there are no more product pictures. We don't even know what the back of the box looks like. We don't even know where this was sold, not even the price. Now to solve this mystery, we need to look back at the image and find any clues that could help us get any information. There might not seem to be anything else on the box, but if you look at the top right corner, you can make out text that appears to be seen in Asia. Now if we translate the text, it reads LEGO Speed Champions Sports Car Set, and it's in Korean. Now we officially have a country of origin. Now it should be simple as going onto any Korean resale website and just buy the thing. Wrong. No matter what website I tried, I still couldn't get any results. I would need to keep digging, and digging I did. After hours of looking, I ended up coming across this image. It might be hard to make it out, but computer, enhance. This is an image of 66647 lying flat on the table. I found this on a post online where the user asked if anyone has seen this set. It seems like I'm not the only one in need of answers. Unfortunately, the user didn't receive any information on where to get it, and neither did I. But I wasn't done yet. After this, I continued to search the internet dead end after dead end, struggling to use any information I already had. Then, I went back onto the original image, the one with the set laying down on the table, and had an idea to use Google Lens. If you don't know what Google Lens is, it's a feature on Google where you can search items or get answers using a single image. It brought up a few results of the separate sets and other unimportant information, and then I see it. It's 66647, except it's a tiny image of what appears to be the back of the box. I tapped my screen as fast as I could, and it brought up a blog post on a website called Navar. The blog seems to be about a dad and their son needing to find something to do. It quotes, "Hello, this is Doyan Papa. Experiencing something new with my son. It can be said to be a good memory and a memory for me. I can't hang out with you on weekdays because of work, but I tend to spend as much time as possible with my son on weekdays and holidays. These days, it's not easy to get in and out due to COVID-19, so I spend a lot of time at home together. What shall we play with today?" While I was thinking about it, I decided to take out a Lego that I bought at Costco. End quote. This set, it's from Costco. The mysterious Lego Speed Champion set was available at Costco. I did say that bundles were normally found in retail stores, but let's keep reading. Quote, "The Speed Champions products released in 2020 looked quite large in size and width. This product I bought this time. Because it was released before 2020, the size and width were a little small, but I think they put effort into the design to give it a similar feeling to the actual car. Costco sells it at a fairly low price in the middle of 30,000 won, so I bought it right away." End quote. 30,000 won? Well, that would be around $20? $20, huh. After this, the blog just talks about the set and the experience of the build with no information about anything else. After reading the article, I messaged the user via Instagram that read, "Hello Mr. King, I am a YouTuber working in the United States under the name nixbricks. I am making a video about Lego 66647 Speed Champions 2-in-1 set, but I couldn't find any related information no matter how much I looked online. I searched for hours and never found anything. Then I stumbled upon your blog. The blog wrote a review about this set, and the warm bond you had with your son was impressive. I think you have the closest source of information I've ever learned about this set. If you have the original box or know where I can get it locally, please let me know. This is the only hope I have and hope you will help me solve this mystery. Please contact me if you have any information. Thank you. Wish you the best result. nixbricks." I waited for a result for a few days and got nothing. I honestly think it was because of the translator app kept referring to him as teacher, but I don't know. Looks like my only option left is to fly to Korea and look for it myself. But I'm not that crazy. Am I? Yeah, I'm not that crazy on flying to Korea. It's expensive. Unfortunately, that's all I'll be able to find on set 66647. I was originally just going to talk about the set, but after I actually started to find things, I had to keep going. Maybe one day I'll have enough money to buy a copy for myself, or if you already have one, how much do you want for it? Anyways, thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and subscribe to enter the giveaway at 5,000 subscribers. That's all for me, and I'll see you all next time.